Before you try to train your foot, take a few moments to activate it and wake up some of the sensory receptors. You will get much better motor output if you increase sensory input first of all. And most shoes have a lot of cushioning, which means you don't feel things. So wake up your foot. Before you try to train your foot, take a few moments to activate it and wake up some of the sensory receptors. You will get much better motor output if you increase sensory input first of all. And most shoes have a lot of cushioning, which means you don't feel things. So wake up your foot. Start out by interlacing your fingers in between the web spaces of your toes. And probably have a Kleenex ready. You're gonna cry because if you don't do this often, it's gonna be really sensitive. Once you've got them in there, as far as you can, you are going to squeeze your fingers together. And you should feel that. There are a ton of mechanoreceptors in your feet that are dying to be stimulated. Then you're going to open them. Spread, spread, spread. Good. Then go back to squeezing. Keep squeezing as you bend your toes back, extend them, so like so. Keep squeezing as you flex them. Then come back to neutral and supinate your foot so you can see the bottom of it. Pronate it so that the bottom goes away from you. Come back to center, give it one more really good squeeze and then release. And then stand up and see how that foot feels compared to the other one. Point your knees one way and the other way. Try to keep the whole foot on the ground. Then a figure of 8. You're gonna go all the way one way, stay low, come back to center, come on back up. All the way the other ways, come back to center, come on back up. That's a wind out figure of 8. Wind down figure of 8 is coming forwards as far as you can. Go both directions and try to keep the whole foot on the ground. Put all the weight on the outside of your feet and then transfer to the inside. All the way on the outside, transfer to the inside. Then, like a skier's motion, both one way, the other way. One way, the other way. Then rainbows, all the weight on the outside, keep it on the outside as you rise up. Transfer to the inside, keep it on the inside as you come down. Keep it on the inside as you come back up. Transfer to the outside, all the way down, staying on the outside. Rainbows. Big toe rises up, 2, 3, 4, 5, stay down and release. Big toe stays down, 2, 3, 4, 5, come up and release. Bring everything up, tap 2, 3, 4, 5 down and up. Keep 2, 3, 4, 5 up and tap the big toe down. Everything up and starting with the pinky resting down. Root the tip of your big toe into the ground. Crush the ball between your heels and rise up. Keep rooting the tip of the big toe into the ground. Keep crushing the ball. Come on back down. The tip of the big toe in, and now you've got your foot core. Now, how far can you reach forwards? How far can you reach back? Keep that knee over the second toe. Keep the big toe rooting into the ground and keep those hips forward. This is one of my new favorite ways to challenge hip and foot and ankle. Core stability, control, you're going to go one direction a couple of times, and then you're going to go the other direction a couple of times. Remember, your big toe is your biggest root. Hey, buddy. You can get the ball away from your dog. And just a reminder for foot setup, a lot of us have very compressed, twisted feet. So start with lift, spread, reach with your toes, and then press them into the ground. Find your engaged foot tripod, so short foot, big toe pad, little toe pad, and heel are equally pressing into the ground. Big toe is the biggest root, and then you should find that you have a foundation to work off of. Lunge, heel raise. Set yourself up in a lunge where you have half the weight on the front foot, half the weight on the back foot. Then set up your alignment. Knees over the second toes. Make sure that back heel is not sickled out, that the heel is in line with that second toe, which is in line with the knee. Core is on, and then can you engage your foot tripod, push through the big toe, and come up into a heel raise and down. If your balance is all over the place, instead of setting up in a narrow stance, move further out like you're more on a railroad track than on a rope, and begin to work the control. When you do this, make sure you don't sickle again. That heel needs to be in line with the second toe. I don't want to see that twisting, knee in, heel out control. Sumo heel raise. So you go down into your sumo squat. Try to keep that knee over the second toe. Engage your foot tripod, load through the big toe, and you can do one foot at a time. Go up into your heel raise, control, back down. Same thing on the other side, and down. And you can try both at the same time. You're gonna need your core on. Nice.